sleepover, sleepover. Come to my sleepover, sleepover, sleepover. Come to my sleepover. I cannot promise that you'll get any sleep. My company is fire, baby. Come and feel the heat.
What up, sluts? I'm Sienna Von Joe.
And I'm Kai St. Lawrence, and this is Mannequins at Midnight. Or actually, this week it's more of Mannequins in the middle of the day because it is Oscar weekend, and we are going to be coming at you with our top nominated films of the year.
Wait. Before we do that, can I have a cocktail?
Oh, you're right. Run them drinks. Yeah, come through.
Here you go, enjoy.
Thank you. Oh.
I wanted that one.
Hers only has one ice cube in it.
Deal with it.
Oh, see this plate. No.
No, it's gotta stay there.
Mm-mm.
No.
Production is fire. All right, so when it comes to movies, tons of shit came out. Some good, some not so great. And we're just gonna talk about some of our favorites. So what did you like this year that happened?
So for me, the movie that I liked the best this year was Logan. I liked it because it wasn't your typical superhero movie. It was very like gritty and like emotional, sad, raw. And I was like into that. It was very different from like the
Everything else?
Yeah, the like high like action and like super clean,
like Justice League nonsense.
Yeah, like
which I like.
It was very like toned down, and I like
Woman.
that. It was real. The realness.
It was obviously really good because it was nominated for best written screenplay nonsense. So obviously it was really good. Mine was actually nominated for the same award too. My favorite movie it was actually Molly's Game with Jessica Chastain, giving us full redheaded realness. And it was all about like the poker ring that this woman was running throughout like the late 2000s and whatnot. And I think it was just everything was working. The story was really good. Jessica Chastain gave me full life. And like the twists and everything were really good. And I think my favorite part was the fact that they dressed her like a cheap whore. Like, yeah, basically. And she was like, she would show up to these poker games and every week they got more and more ridiculous. Like it started with like a terrible little black dress. And then it turns into like fun little Charlotte Russe moment. And then she got a little bit more money and it was like, okay, Hervé bodysuit. And then by the end, she was wearing this full sequins moment, having a breakdown on Sunset Boulevard. And I'm like, she looks great. Cheap, but great.
Hello, Jessica Chastain. It's nice to meet you.
I will take it. She was fantastic. Also, Shape of the Water I thought was really good.
I agree.
And you know, first of all, you know I love anything that has to do with
underwater or mermaids. Yeah,
exactly. So the fact that it was fantasy mixed with like that weird, what decade was that supposed to be?
I think it was the 40s, 50s.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anything. I feel like it was beautifully done. Like the visuals were everything. I loved her neighbor, the weird, the guy who was kept hitting on the guy at the ice cream shop. I know all the acting was good. And Octavia Spencer, girl, give her anything to say or do, and she's gonna bring home some gold. Girl, invest in black.
Yeah.
So
I enjoyed that movie as well. I mean, I would have wanted a different ending, but I'm just over the whole cliche happy ending thing.
oh, them diving into the water and
And
living
him
happily
turning
ever
her
after.
into...
We probably should have started this with spoiler alert in case you hadn't actually seen the movie.
It's a
But
little late now. They all hate us.
point of the story is go see it. It's beautiful. What else? Oh, Call Me By Your Name happened. I love that. Girl, gays, empowering gays to be gay. That's all I'm about. Did you like it?
I hated it.
Why?
Because, okay, let me preface this by saying...
Timothy was so good.
He's alright. But let me just say, I'm also biased because I don't like romance movies.
It was
And the romance movies I do like Moulin Rouge or Memoirs of a Geisha or Shape of Water, they have other things going on within them that kind of distract me from the romance. And that movie was all romance. So I was bored to pieces. I was like asking Ryan, I was like, when is the good parts happening? Because like it
happened.
And I'm like,
it's right now.
Really? And then I felt some type of way about how long it was.
Girl, and also I feel like you weren't here for the soft eroticism.
Nope.
They didn't give anything super graphic, but girl, they would give me moments.
And where was the drama? Why couldn't the parents be homophobic or something? And then when the drama finally happened, I expected it to happen. Him getting married. Oh, sorry, spoiler alert.
So before we jump into our next segment, there is one more movie that we both saw that I feel like we should talk about a little bit, and that was Get Out, which I feel like was everybody's sneak attack this year because nobody saw it coming, and it was so wildly outside outside of what normal movies encompass. So what did you think of it?
I thought it was good. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it, but I mean, it was an interesting movie. It was something that I did not expect.
Exactly. Stories that we don't see overdone like so many times. So I was like, so whoever directed it, Peele, I think his name is Key and Peele, like the comedy duo. I feel like he did an amazing job.
Really?
Yeah.
That fool!
Give props where they belong. And so I feel like that's the kind of movies that should be made, and those are the kind of people that should be rewarded for taking such risks, because it made us like pay attention to it. Like clearly we all went to go see it for a reason. So I will say that was a good one. If you didn't see it, then you hid under a rock because you weren't prepared for what was coming. And get out. Okay. She's doing it! She's giving gold!